So if we take this URL from our product page and we copy it.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
And I'm just going to put it in a Word document and make it bigger so you can see. You can tell about it that you see it has this keyword equals fundraising, which means that I came to that landing page by searching fundraising and navigating all the search results and clicking on that. And that's going to help us rank higher in Amazon search. So the first mistake that people make is not using URL like that to influence search results. You already know about this. Now I'm going to tell you about the second mistake that people make. And the second mistake is actually using this URL in, let's call it like a naked form. What I mean by that is when you promote this URL, let's say you promote it on YouTube or Twitter or some influencer promotes it, they link to this URL, for example, and it does help your ranking for fundraising, but you miss out on a lot of additional benefits. So what this video is really about is why you cannot promote that naked URL and what you should do instead. The major problem is that we have no knowledge of what happens to that URL if it's used as is. We don't know the demographics or psychographics. This is just basic information about the people who click on the URLs. We don't know how many people click on the URL. We have no analytics of almost any kind that we can find. And we cannot retarget those people. Now, a lot of times, you know that if a customer clicks on your product on Amazon and does not buy, Amazon runs retargeting ads to bring them back. Essentially, they're running your ads for you on your behalf, and still they try to sell your product for you. And most people are fine relying on that. And sure, it's fine for what it is. Amazon does bring you extra sales with their retargeting ad. Great. But we cannot rely on Amazon retargeting alone. Why not? This is really important to understand. Almost nobody really thinks through this. Amazon only drives its own sales, not necessarily more sales of your product, but maybe sales of your competitive products, because on your sales page, on the very sales page of your product, guess what's there? They have listings of people who like other products, people who like similar products, people who also bought this. Very often, a lot of people buy those other products and not yours. You never actually know about this. You assume that, yeah, they just try to sell my product, but a large percentage of the sales of their retargeting ads is for your competitors because they don't care. Amazon still makes money, and you don't know what happened, and nobody really sees this, and nobody can really have this information because this is only private information to Amazon. Only Amazon employees can have access to that. So sellers like us, we don't know that this happens, but a large percentage of people who are retargeted by Amazon or who come to our page actually do not buy our product. Again, Amazon doesn't care what they buy, and so we have to wrestle back some control over this. How do we do that? We have to run our own retargeting ads, and we have to mask our URL in an intelligent way, which I'll be showing you. When you mask your URL, you immediately get access to analytics, and you can sell more of your own products. Let's say you have more than one listing on Amazon. Well, you can drive people to more of your listings, not competitive listings. You can run ads specifically to ask for reviews, possibly. You can build also, very importantly, what's called a custom audience, and we're going to be talking about this more. And this is a profile that is built up over time that can be used on like Facebook. So for example, let's say you have 100 buyers or 200 buyers. It's good, but it's somewhat of a relatively small sample set. But once you build a profile with those extra analytics that you'll get from masking the link and from building your own links, from that activity, you will be able to build this custom audience, and you'll get to know what is exactly the type of perfect buyer for you. Then you can import that into Facebook ads, and then Facebook ads obviously will have access to millions of other people who are very, very, very similar to the people who've already bought from you. And then when you run Facebook ads, they're not random Facebook ads. They're ads to people who are really, really, really accurately targeted because you've built this custom audience based on your previous successful activity through your link that you can track. So I know this is a little complicated. I know I'm throwing a lot at you now. We're going to be exploring this in more detail, but this is really the professional way to promote products, Amazon products outside of Amazon. Because after our custom audience is built and it's accurate, we're going to target millions of similar people with ads that have a far higher chance of being profitable ads than if you just run cold Facebook ads randomly like most people do.